Hi guys, how you all doing? I'm good myself. It's been a while since I gave you guys videos this side. It's because I've been busy, the mentorship that I recently started, so that's why it's been taking most of my time. But I will try by all means to give you videos, especially on Sundays. But sometime even during the week, I'll just give you maybe one or two videos. So now, okay, Sunday we are going to look at Nasdaq, which is we're just gonna look at sort of try and predict on as to like what we can expect from it this week. So as usual, make sure that you stick around because I'm just gonna be taking you through analysis on each and every time frame, so that if you are trading this time frame, this is what you can look out for. If you are trading whatever time frame, stick out so that you can sort of have an idea as to like what to expect from that specific time frame. So now this is our monthly chart. We always start at the top, and so this is the support that we are currently inside. So the support is holding and nothing has changed. If you watch the previous Nasdaq sort of the setups that we had, nothing has changed because it takes a very long time for the structure on a monthly chart to change. So we have your support here and you have your resistance up there. So it means the support is currently it's currently holding, and hopefully the price will go up and touch the resistance. But remember, this is a monthly chart. The price doesn't just do this. I'm not saying next week you should expect something like this. I'm saying that based on the structure on on monthly, we can say the price has been the monthly chart is, the support is holding, and maybe the price will push up there, but we'll see what happens when you're dropping down to the other time frames. But as much as the support is holding, but not everything is pointing to the downside. Why? Because the first, the price came here and it gave us the rejection candlestick, and usually when we have the rejection candlestick like that, we expect the price to sort of break on the other side, so that's more confirmation that the bulls should be in control. But in this case, that's not what happened. Rather, the price came back and broke the range to the opposite direction, which is what we saw here. But as much as we did that, but we're just still leaning on the fact that this is the monthly support. It's not yet broken. We're still gonna give the bulls a chance. Why? We'll give them a chance up until their territory has been violated. So as long as we are inside their territory, we're still going to lean towards buying on the higher time frames. So that's all that we have on monthly. So let's check what's happening on weekly. Even on weekly, nothing much has changed from what we had the last time we made the analysis. The weekly trend line is here, weekly resistance is here, the trend line not yet broken. Why? Because we don't yet have like a price action outside of the trend line. This candlestick still touches the trend line, so the trend line is not yet broken. But we can see that judging from this, the price it came from inside the sort of this is the support that we saw on monthly. The price is coming from that, and the first time the price went up to the trend line, it was here, got rejected, came back, and then if you check what the price did after being being rejected, it went up with this, which is what we mentioned sometime last week when we talk of we said it's a bullish engulfing, which means it's pointing to the upside, right? And then now last week it gave us bullish rejection. So it means we've got more reasons to go long, more reasons on the higher time frames. They're pointing up. So which means as much as the trend line is not yet broken, but now it's breathing through the wounds. Now you can see there's a lot of stuff that is working against it. So prices got higher chances of reaching that because of what? Monthly support, weekly engulfing, and weekly bullish rejection. So all this force from these conditions can push the price up to at least that resistance, but we will see. So that's all that you are having on your weekly chart. Now let's go up to your daily, down to your daily. So on daily, the structure has been moving to the side. If you've been following this, you will remember that we said the last time when we had a trend line to the downside, it was here, and this was our resistance, which was broken by what? The trend line was broken by the move from here, which went up, and we had the price action outside. But the resistance was broken by what? but the movement from this pause, the market pause, this market pause here is the one that gave us the move that went above that. So it means both these two, this one and this one, they're important. One broke the trend line, the other one broke the area of resistance. So which means the price, we can look for trades from either one of them. And when the last time when the price came here, this was our zone, right? And then they gave you reasons to go long, but you're not predicting that this guy is gonna be broken. As much as we're saying bullish, but yet, because remember, the bullishness on the highest time frame does not mean that everything on the smaller time frames must just agree with them right away and just continue in that direction. We can have pullbacks, we can have rejections, we can have all this sort of obstacles along the way, which is why when you're taking a trade, you must just target the next opposing structure. So you take it from this, and then there you are out, right? And because now the price is not yet in a bullish trend, as much like on this time frame, we don't have yet like a place where we can place our trend line. We don't have yet like a higher high. We did have this and then came back, but here we failed to go higher than that, so we can't put a trend line here. So we can see the price came back here, which is the first touch, and then this is the second touch. So this zone is still holding, but now it's no longer that strong. But at least we know that the higher time frames, if you had searched for trades there, confirmation to go long, you know that your weekly and your daily, your weekly and your monthly, they are agreeing with you. But still, when the price gets here, you need to make sure that you cut out some of your trades, you exit, because you never know what's going to happen. The price can still be rejected again. So now on daily, what you're just looking for is just the price action. Watch out for the price action around this area, because you never know how the price is going to react to that. So let's just mark it with the rectangle, so that you know that this week when the price hits here, let me just watch and see how it's going to react to it. And then if it breaks it, now that you know you'll be able to draw your trend line, then you can continue searching for trades until you hit that. Remember that opposing weekly resistance until you hit that, and you can continue buying until there. But for now, we're just waiting and see how the price is going to react here, because the last time it came, it got rejected. So let's move down to H4 and see if there's any changes here. Ooh, this is there was a lot of spikes here, but let's see. So this was the same area that we said the last time the price came here, it got rejected, and then it got rejected twice. Remember on daily we had that zone here where we had this is our first touch, and then this is our second touch. So maybe let's say when the price came here, we were looking for reasons to go long, but now we wouldn't have done it. I didn't do it. So now let's see if you have anything. So for now, this is your opposing on what's this, on H4, right? This is H4. On H4, this is your from here, this is where the H4 zone inside the daily zone. So this is your H4 area of resistance up there, and then this is your H4 support. So the price is sort of but if it comes like this, I wouldn't suggest that you buy. Why? Because the price will be rejecting from that daily this big zone, that daily area of resistance. So buying from the H4 here to fight that daily is not a good idea. But only if the price breaks it, then I can look to continue buying like that, because this will be taken out. So if you're looking for trades to go long, make sure that when you get here, you are out. So once this one gains control, you are no longer buying on this time frame, because the higher time frame would have gained control. And we can all agree that on this H4, you can put your trend line there and say this is my support. So you'll just see how that one plays out. And then let's see. Yes, the trend line is still the same, even on what's this, even on H1. And then on H1, the nearest area of resistance is somewhere up there, and then support, maybe you can put it there, and then you can just see how the price reacts here. If maybe it gives you reasons, for as long as it is inside that daily there at the top, you can look for trades to go short. But you don't just go in, you must wait for confirmation there. If it gives you reasons to go there, you can say, okay, the last time the price was here, it failed to go above it, Now let me try and hope that maybe it will give me a pullback like that. So that's why I'm going in. But if it doesn't give you any chance to go in, it means it will just go and violate that structure, which means now you can start to go long, go long, go long. So that's basically all that you have on your H1. So that's what you can expect from this one. So make sure that you watch out. Without confirmation, guys, you don't have trades. You don't have trades. So a setup can look nice, but if it doesn't give you a chance to go in, rather miss that trade than to just force a trade and lose it. So if you missed a trade, you know you didn't lose anything, rather than just forcing trades even where you don't have trades. So that's what you can look out for on this one. So let's from here I'll go to maybe US30 and maybe VIX 75, and then those are the ones that maybe you can watch throughout the week. All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, so that I can bring more content like this one. Sharp.